for being here. This committee will come to order. Today, we will learn about the HUD inspection process, specifically at project-based Section 8 housing. Witnesses will testify about their experiences with the HUD inspection process and hopefully suggest solutions to prevent these types of deplorable living conditions for residents in the future. We have two very special guests with us this morning. One is here, actually. Both of them are here. We have my colleagues from the state of Florida, Senators Bill Nelson and Senator Marco Rubio, who both represent the state of Florida here in the United States Senate. Our second panel will have witnesses, including Ms. Tracy Grant, President of the Eureka Garden Tenants Association in Jacksonville, Florida. Also, I think a homegirl from Charleston, South Carolina, go St. Andrews Rocks. I used to play in football. I won't say the outcome, just to save her the embarrassment. Ms. Grant is here to give testimony on her first-hand experience as a resident of Global Mission Foundation's owned properties. We will also hear from Major Josh Lewis of the Riviera Beach Police Department. Thank you for being here, sir. In Riviera Beach, Florida, Major Lewis is in charge of code enforcement for the GMF property in Riviera Beach. Finally, we will receive testimony from Dr. Ed Olson, who is also here with us. Dr. Olson is a professor of economics and public policy at the Frank Batten School of Leadership and Public Policy at the University of Virginia. He has been a postdoctoral fellow at the Indiana University, an economist at the Rand Corporation, a project associate in the Institute for Research on Poverty, and a visiting scholar at the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. Dr. Olson has been a consultant to HUD during 6 administrations. It deserves being pointed out that the title of today's hearing is Oversight of the HUD Inspection Process. Yet, glaringly missing is anyone from HUD. Not a single employee of HUD could make the time to come inform and educate us on why these deplorable conditions are the way they are. After several attempts from my office, after weeks of asking them to come, out of their 8,400 employees, they cannot spare a single individual to be here this morning. A $32 billion budget located, many of those employees located here in D.C., not a single one of them could make it. I actually have email confirmation of the conversation that my staff had asking them to come, giving them time to figure it out, but they are not here. I first learned about the issues at Eureka Garden Apartments when my friend Marco Rubio sent a letter to the chair and the ranking member of the Senate Banking Committee requesting a hearing on the matter. After digging into the issue, I learned that there was widespread neglect at these properties and that many residents were living in unsafe conditions. Residents had to be hospitalized at some units. Frankly, this is unacceptable. I want to show a quick video of the definition of deplorable conditions.
Eureka Gardens has 340 code violations since last October, and less than half of the units were inspected. 400 families live at Eureka Gardens. Half of the residents are children.
Rubio and Bill Nelson entered the apartment at Windsor Cove. The vents are black with buildup. The smell of dust, mildew, and bleach are powerful. And in August, another homeowner showed us the standing water and trash piling up. This Global Ministries owns the complex, bought the property in 2012 for $9.1 million. It takes in $4.7 million from HUD to subsidize the rent.
Here's my question. How can we allow these living conditions to persist? How is it that not a single employee at HUD would make the time to come out and explain what's not happening. Should we not care about the living conditions of poor folks in this nation? Should we not take greater advantage of the opportunity to help all of us understand and appreciate what's happening or what's not happening? Thank goodness that Senator Nelson and Senator Rubio have brought a big, bright light to these deplorable conditions. I'm disappointed in HUD. Cannot believe the conditions that Global Ministries allows at their properties. But I am thankful for senators who care enough about every one of their citizens to be here this morning.